All right, today I want to talk about something really important because your personal integrity is most likely the very key that is killing your business and stopping you from making more sales. And this isn't about sale, this is actually making a better impact in the world, improving the world that we live in by providing the amazing service and offers that you have. It's just part of life. So if you want to actually learn how to step forward, to show up, and have your personal integrity be the very thing that breathes life into your business instead of destroy your business possibility, I want you to pay attention. See, how we show up is different than just showing up. Okay? So let me explain this. When everybody just says, you just need to show up. You need to be consistent online. You need to make sure that you show up every day, that you post content every day, that you create content every day, that you blah, 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 right? It's all about just be there. But that's not true. It's how you show up. Do you consistently show up poorly? Do you consistently show up with low value? Do you consistently show up scattered without a plan, without a purpose? Do you consistently show up unskilled in your communication? So your personal integrity is how you intend to bring yourself forward, what you say you're going to do, and then what you actually do. Oftentimes we say, I'm going to show up, but are you present when you show up, or are you distracted? So your personal integrity, it's like, am I in alignment with what I'm doing or what I'm moving towards? So for myself, I got on this kick that I'm just going to do consistent lives, blah, 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 because everybody was doing consistent lives. And I'm like, well, what you don't want to do is have everyone else garner all the attention and then nobody remembers you because the market is saturated. But I realized, I can't just show up every day with a live, because not every day I have something specific on my heart that I want to share with you passionately. Today I do. And that's why you're here, because today, this is important. Today, this has the ability to be the pivot point that either sends you down a road of failure and fault and hardship, or a pivot point that moves you towards fast tracking, building momentum, moving forward, finding success, serving more powerfully in the world. And it's about how you show up. Your personal integrity, I want you to commit today to not just show up, but be present for your audience. Are you spending time with your audience, or are you just talking at them? Are you reading their actual posts? Are you engaging with them in conversation? Are you commenting with a lot more than, hey, cool, nice post, good stuff? Are you actually engaging and saying, man, I really love that post. When I was reading it, it made me feel. How does that connect with you? Ask questions, engage. And when the time feels like it's comfortable, move it over to the personal chat. Have a conversation with that individual. Build relationship. Don't say that you're there for your audience and then never actually connect with your audience. Don't say that you're going to show up for your audience and all you do is just go live. You're not showing up for them. You're showing up for you because you're trying to garner attention. Why don't you show up and actually powerfully serve the people that you profess to serve? When you show up so that what people see online is exactly what they would see if they sat down with you for a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and a scone in the morning, right? You want to make sure that the integrity, it's integral, it's congruent, it's consistent. You're not one person at one time, one person another time. At this place, you're this way. In this setting, you're that set. No, you just are who you are. And when you are who you are, two things are going to happen really, really powerfully in your business. You are going to push everyone away from you that is not aligned with who you are, your personality, your quirks, your goofiness, your passions. Because if you openly express that, people who aren't interested will move aside. And this is what's going to happen when they move aside. It's going to make room for those people who are aligned with you, who do enjoy your style, who do enjoy the way that you do what you do, who do enjoy the way that you talk, the way you write, the way you do video. They're going to enjoy that. They're going to be in your space. They're going to enjoy who you are. And that's the powerful aspect of making sure that there is integrity in what you do. The greatest compliment I ever get is when people are like, oh my gosh, you are exactly the same when you're doing a 4-hour seminar as when you are just sitting here, just shooting the wind, having a conversation. And I'm like, well, yeah, because I don't change who I am. I am who I am because I enjoy who I am. Right. And when we look at that, it's a powerful aspect of life. Right. There's no craziness going on of people trying to figure out, like, okay, well, what do they really believe? What are they really doing? You know, it's confusing. A great example of this is a good friend of mine, Chantel Abel. She does a great job of just expressing who she is, the way she is, her personality, her loves, her passions, shares her life. And when you talk to her directly, she is exactly the same in conversation as she is in her content. She's probably one of the most genuine individuals that I've met online. And that's an amazing thing to find these days. It really is sad, but true. So when you're setting yourself up for success, what you're doing is you're making sure that everybody that you speak to, in every way that you speak to them, in image, in video, in audio, in written form, everything that you do accurately represents who you are. Because if it never changes in who you are, no matter where someone sees you, it builds an immense amount of trust that they know you. They can trust you because you're not constantly changing who you are. You can change your offers. You can change the direction of your life. You can change your partner, your location. You can change all sorts of things around you. But as long as you are consistent with who you are, people will be able to trust you because they know how you're going to show up. They know how you're going to respond. They know that you are there to serve them. And if you do that powerfully each and every day, you're going to find out that the circle that you run in changes. The quality of the people that are in your circle will increase and become more aligned with who you are as an individual. And you'll be able to serve more powerfully, help others more powerfully. And most importantly, you'll be able to make more sales and therefore be able to make a greater impact in what it is that you do in the world. Now, I understand some people are here to just make money, and that's cool. We can show you easy ways to do that. That's simple. Sales are easy, right? But if you're here because you want to make an impact, then you and I are probably aligned. I want to make more sales because the more sales I make, the more resources I have to make a greater impact and to accomplish what I was created for. And that's to transform lives powerfully. So today, I don't want to take up a lot of your time, but I did want to share this with you. If you're going to tell somebody that you're going to do something, do it. If you say that you're going to be somewhere, be there. Now, I understand scheduling, it happens, calendars get mixed up. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about don't commit to being somewhere and then to blow it off because it's not convenient. That's what I'm talking about. That's inconsistency. That's incongruency with the type of person that you need to be to build trust within your community and your circle of influence. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. You have an amazing day. Be blessed. And remember, there's beauty, there's grace, and there is greatness within each one of you. Now, I encourage you to go share that with the world today. I love you, and we'll talk to you soon.